There we go. I'm being extremely lazy today, just so everybody knows. Doing my readings from my bed. And this reading is going to be for Libras. It's intended for Libra sun sign, but it could be sun, moon, or rising, or even for the cross watcher of somebody who's dealing with a Libra. I'm seeing where somebody is playing the, how do I say this? Playing like a loving type of person or a caring type of person, but because of some sort of victory, feeling very emotional and paranoid. That's the beginning of the reading. That's just the cards that I'm seeing as I go along. For some of you, this may have backfired or it may be about to backfire. Because I'm seeing the Tower card. Tower card is unexpected events because of some sort of choice that you made or some sort of choice that someone else in your situation made. I am going to say some of you may even be worried about getting evicted, or you may be, or somebody may have gotten evicted because of this situation. It doesn't have to be that. It doesn't have to have anything to do with an eviction, but I feel like some of you it did. I also feel like somebody may have tried to force the hand of somebody else regarding some sort of reunion. And I think I've seen this before in your readings. Anyway, let me see if I've got my cards. Okay, yeah. Cards are ready. Yeah, some of you chose to walk away from a new beginning and to be creatively defensive and a fast talker about being hopeful about a work situation. But you waited to become single and you juggled the situation. That's going to be for some of you. Who's here? Missy Robinson. Hello. Thank you for sharing your gifts. You're very welcome, and thank you very much for being here. I appreciate it. The tiny, I wish I could show you. I'm going to have to take a screenshot. Actually, let me see if I can do that right now so I can post that. Yeah, there we go. I just did a screenshot. I'm going to show you guys on my community section just how tiny this chat is so that you understand it's kind of difficult. Like, I want you to chat. Please chat, because it helps me to kind of keep in tune with your energy too. This is, I got caught off guard. Some of you may be dealing with a Pisces or a Cancer person or a Virgo. Secretly soul searching, or there's something about a secret soul search. And I've told people sometimes the soul search has to do with like a work leave. Not always, but sometimes it can have to do with that too. All right. Let's see what comes up for Libra. Remember, this could be you or this could be the cross watcher. Also understand that it may be for sun, moon, rising. It's intended for sun sign, but okay. Wow. Control issues. Could involve a boss, a public figure, a CEO, a father figure, an Aries. Also could involve children. and the need to control one's domain. It could be some kind of energy like that that's going on here. So it's saying, Libra, you or someone else may have control issues. And because of that, there may be also guilt. Some people read this as emotional intelligence. In context, every time I've seen it, there's guilt. Because of control issues, you have guilt and you're dancing around a subject. Again, this could be you or the other person, but I'm going to read it as you. For most of you, this is going to have to do with family because I'm seeing the number 4 twice. So you were controlling of family, and now you have a guilty conscience and you're dancing around the subject. That one wanted to come out, but I don't know if I got it or not. Yeah. Now we got another Pisces card. So we've got Aries, Scorpio, and Pisces. This is stuck. This is the stuck energy. Because of the control and the guilt, you're walking on eggshells and you're feeling stuck. This card also talks about needing to have a different perspective. Some of you could be in a state of contemplation, consideration, trying to figure out what to do. You may have gotten yourself in a catch-22, so to speak. It could also be that. With this being a number 12 card, this is something that you're most likely hiding. You're hiding the control issues and the guilt. And potentially hiding that also that you're feeling stuck because of your perspective or your previous perspective. Could even be that. This is a state of devastation, feeling like all is lost, hopeless. It could even be that for some of you. Wow, I didn't even draw that, but I'm going to put that in there because that just flipped out. Feeling devastated, feeling hopeless, could have to do with a child, or it could have to do with passionate behaviors or a creative project, because we've got the number 5 here. Does not have to be. A lot of water in here, so there's a lot of emotional energy that's going on. So I would call it like fiery energy because of guilt that's going on, that's causing some level of devastation. It may be devastation about improving the situation, meaning you're avoiding the subject of how do I say this? You're avoiding improving a situation. You're stuck, but you don't want to work on improving it. That's going to be for most. Some of you, there could have been a third party involved. That's not going to be everybody. Some of you also may be journaling your feelings, or maybe you need to start journaling your feelings to help you to kind of process them. I also get the feeling for some of you, you are thinking about working something out, but you can't find the right words to say it because you're looking for some level of protection, but you're also looking to do it in just the right way or at just the right time or something like that. This also is a situation that it's not the first time that this has happened. This is a familiar type of situation. And it could have something to do with how you communicate with other people, maybe how you communicate with your children, or how you communicate about passionate behaviors or about creative projects. You dealt with some sort of temptation here, though, that put you at some level of guilt and control, whatever that means. Ah, dang it, that was your card, but I accidentally pushed it back in somehow because I felt that one. Okay, so, yeah, this is you. This is the Libra or Taurus card. So you're stuck, you're devastated about trying to improve a situation, so you're using your creative skills here, or maybe using your title. This is somebody who is, I mean, you know what the Empress is. She doesn't work for anything. Everybody's supposed to bring it to her, kind of thing. So maybe you kind of have this attitude, you know, I'm controlled and I have a guilty conscience, but you need to come make it better. That could be for some of you. That's not going to be everybody. This can be a Libra, a Taurus, a mother, the other woman, a small business owner. Can be any of those. This again is talking about communication. You don't want to improve the communication by working through these control and guilt issues. So you're sitting back, kind of waiting for the situation to resolve without getting involved, without talking it through. Oh boy. There's going to be a rebirth to this situation. There's a rabbit in here, which symbolizes rebirth. Some of you may have picked up working with guitar too, because I just saw what looked like a guitar pick. But this is all about how you communicate, your communication style, or your lack of communication, whatever that is. That's basically what's going on. I'm going to need to watch this again. Like I said, this may not be you. It may be the cross watcher. I mean, I don't know who it's for, but it's somebody in the Libra situation, whether it's Libra or the person they're dealing with. This is somebody who's not taking responsibility, is what this is. We also have a Leo card. Taming the beast within your head, trying to be strong about a situation. Something that's been going on for a long time. See the infinity symbol? You or someone else had hope in the other person. I can see that. Like hope that there would be some, hope that there would be some sort of, you know, where Beauty and the Beast can come together and live peacefully, right? But without the communication, it's not going to happen. Some of you need to communicate as it relates to a death, an ending, shared resources, anything that's of the underworld, anything that's like scorpionic energy. If you think about scorpionic energy, that can be investigations, any kind of thing like that. You need to expose the underbelly of something. But at this point in time, or at least in this point in the reading, you have not done this. This is weird. I don't really know what to think about this. Some of you made some very strong decision. Oh yeah, this is Scorpio. Funny that I was just saying scorpionic energy, and here's a Scorpio card. You made some sort of strong final decision about a partnership, an agreement, or a contract. Even if it was a loose agreement, there was some sort of an agreement here. Whatever this decision or partnership or agreement that you made, you backstabbed it. So it's like, oh yeah, if you do X, Y, Z, I'll do A, B, C. But then when the time came, you backstabbed. Or someone backstabbed you. Some of you could have agreed to backstab somebody too. I'm trying to see what that is. Oh, wow. So some of you made an agreement here to backstab somebody's victory. Could have been at work for some of you. Maybe somebody here had health issues relating to their job, or I don't know. That's just kind of going a little bit further what things it could be. It doesn't have to be. But either way, you made a strong decision and agreed to backstab a victory. And you improved it by, as they say, him hawing around or not addressing it or telling the truth. Looking at the four corners, it's saying because of control, you're stuck. Oh, you controlled and stuck a final decision. You got a victory and improved it by being creative. In other words, not addressing the situation. And here it is. You were a fast talker about a will, inheritance, or settlement. Apology. So maybe you said you apologized, but you didn't. Or you made sure that an apology did not happen. Could involve a child. Because you had addictions, codependencies, or toxic behaviors. Interesting. Yeah, it looks like you're really defensive here. I don't know what this is. There's some kind of choice here that you were like holding on too tightly about, you were defensive about. And kind of like you took off like a bat out of hell and were happy about it, but now you're feeling overwhelmed that you did that. That's basically what I'm seeing. That's for some of you. So what else do I see? You were not telling the truth about a final decision about an inheritance, a will, inheritance, settlement, property, or something like that. But you were devastated in the past about apologizing. You controlled and improved and backstabbed because of addictions, codependencies, or toxic behaviors. You had a guilty conscience, so you were creative about a victory, danced around the subject, and tried to be strong, but now you're stuck and need to have a different perspective. Yeah, literally, I just saw, my eyes went straight to this. You agreed to backstab an inheritance apology, or you agreed to backstab an inheritance of a child. That is a lot of information. All right. So that's what I'm getting for you guys. And I feel like I've gotten this reading for you guys a lot, where you're refusing to deal with the truth, to tell the truth that you backstabbed your child's money, or that you backstabbed an apology as it relates to a will, inheritance, or settlement, or some sort of property here. I also see where you were devastated about this decision. So you were a fast talker about being stuck when you really weren't. You got a strong victory because you had addictions, codependencies, or toxic behaviors. I'm seeing several different, they all kind of go back to the same thing though. Anyway, that's what I see. The center of the reading is all about how you communicate though. For some of you, it could have something to do with a sibling. That's not going to be everybody. Hello. All right, I'm going to draw a couple of cards, Oracle, and then we'll see what happens from there. Something is going to come out about a recovery, guys. So if somebody was, if this inheritance was related to some sort of recovery, that information is going to come out. Could involve an Aquarius person. Doesn't have to be. Yeah, you have a choice to make. You can choose to, because I'm just pulling from the bottom of what I see here. You have a choice to make here. You can resolve this issue. You can heal it. You can heal some sort of dispute from the past as it relates to, I'm going to be honest with you, for some of you, it's sexual control. For others, it's controlling a child. What else? Either way, it's like you have a history of basically enjoying the control aspect, whatever that means. Let me see what else. If you didn't control a child, you could have controlled the situation by having a child even. Just saying. I'm seeing sexual control here. Yeah, but whatever this is, something from the past as it relates to this type of energy, there's enlightenment and honesty. Either you're honest or somebody else is going to come out with it. It's a fact you don't want to face. Yeah, so here's what I'm getting. For some of you, your idea of healing a situation here was to control the truth. Rather than to address the truth, you controlled the truth, meaning prevented it, so that you would still maintain some level of control. Again, this can be you or the other person. Yeah, that's how you recovered from some sort of deception here. And you were happy to do so. Not very good energy there. But, you know, like I said, whether it's you or the other person, that's what I get is going on. Let me see if I can see these chats or not. So, Missy Robinson, if you are still in here, I'm going to draw a card for you. This is my way of just saying thank you for being here. I hear sirens going off. I hope that's not a sign for you, Missy. And I looked at the bottom of the deck and I saw misfortune. I don't know what that's all about, but exactly. All right, let's pull a card for Missy though. This one's specifically for Missy. Missy, I got the word fantasy. There's something that you or another person may be living in a fantasy about something. What else? Or maybe just somebody sees you as their fantasy. Who knows? Oh, yeah. Your life is actually going well. Well, it's going well, but you got the deception card. Has to do with something legal or something that has to do with foreign lands, foreign places, foreign people, or it has to do with a belief system. I'm going to leave that alone. I told you the word fantasy. You said your life is going just fine, and I got the deception card, and I'm just going to leave it at that. Just being honest. I told you I'm not a foo-foo reader. What else? We have Karakoram. I don't know how you say that. Forgive me. I'm just going to call you Kay. Kay, I'm going to give you a card. I'll come back to the chat in a second, guys. I'm not ignoring you. It's just really hard to read and try to do the reading at the same time. But I can come right back to him in just a minute. Let's do the reading for Kay. One card for this person. What's going on for them? Okay. Take it slow, Kay, as it relates to your family. You may be feeling a little too overprotective, or somebody else may be overprotective. Somebody fears being sabotaged or attacked or something like that in some sense of the word. So take it slow. What else do I want to say? Make sure you're getting plenty of sleep. I saw the word sleep. Okay, good. Yeah, make sure you're getting plenty of sleep. And when I say that, I mean like to refresh your mind, body, and soul. Also, I want to say that there's something about your routine, like you've gotten too caught up in a routine or you need to change a routine of some sort. I don't know. I would challenge you to kind of step out of your comfort zone and do something a little different. It doesn't have to be anything major. It can be something small, you know. It's fine. But there's something about needing to get out of the, or to change a routine or something like that. And as it relates to this family situation, don't let your fear stand in the way. But also make sure that you're not being too aggressive, okay? And and that may be that you're worried that the other person's going to be aggressive. I don't know, but these are some of the feelings that I'm getting off of this card. I feel like if you've done something or if they've done something, there's kind of this feeling where the reaction to whatever's going on is not going to be as pronounced as you might think, because there's more of this energy of there's I'm not going to say the person likes it, but there's more of an acceptance of what is, of what has happened, of what will be, so to speak. And it's not quite as bad as you might think. I don't know why I'm hearing this, but especially if you deal with it this week, I have no idea what that means. Um, yeah. I can't think of the right words I want to use, Kay, but it's kind of like, let me see if I can give an example. There's a situation that I'm so tired of dealing with that I've gotten to the point now where it's just like, you know what, it is what it is. Just let it out and let's move on. It's more that kind of energy. Whereas in the past, it may have been like, okay, we're about to go to war. You know what I mean? So I feel like there's kind of like a discount in this situation where they're kind of, somebody is kind of giving somebody some leeway, I guess you would call it, in some sense of the word. That's what's going to happen or has happened. It could be either way. But either way, still take it slow, you know, go at your own pace, but that doesn't mean don't do anything. All right. What else do we have? I wish I could scroll those back. Oh, let's see if I can go. Oh my God, I cannot see this stuff. So we did Missy, we did Kay. So now there's Charla or Carla. I don't know if this H is silent or not, but I'm going to say Charla. I can do a reading for you. Missy, I am. No, thank you. My life is finally going well. Yeah, that's the norm. I got it. And I know what it's referring to. Your reading made sense, but more in the other. That's correct, the way you said it. K is fine. Oh, thank you. Forgive me, y'all. I can't read this very well. Oh, must I? Laugh out loud. I never want to wake up. I can sleep all day long if I could. I can relate to that too. I'll try. Damn, you are good. Yes, she is. Libra moon here, all in my emotions. Aw. That's got to be difficult to be a Libra moon because Libras are always searching for balance. People say Libras are all about balance or they are the balance. I disagree with that. Libras are always in search of balance. And when that's in your emotional house or your emotional planet, that's got to be difficult. And Sharia, maybe I said that. Like, because even that could be said in different ways. It could be Sharia, it could be Sharia. I'm going to say Sharia then. Let's just do one for you. You know what your name is. All right, let me shuffle. See what comes up. All right. I'm just going to tell you, this is you or somebody that you're dealing with, and this very much goes along with what I saw. You can resolve the situation by being honest, but you're fearful. This also could be the other way around. The other person may be this way with you. Maybe they could heal a situation with you if they would be honest, but they're fearful. And yours comes up with like romantic, creative, or children. And definitely looks like it's around family belief systems, something like that. What does it say? Oh, yeah. Okay, so that's kind of the feeling that I get. There's something that's, and that's all with the Libras. It's either you or somebody that you're dealing with. They just don't want to deal with it. They don't want to tell the truth. Somebody does not want to tell the truth. They are literally like in a frozen state. Like, please don't make me tell the truth. Please don't make me tell the truth. You know, it's stupid to say it in the way that I'm saying it, but trying to illustrate here. And it's a situation that can be resolved. So whoever this is, they need to stop trying to avoid it. Things are not the same as they were. I feel like I want to say something else, but I don't know what it is yet. Give me a second. I don't know. Somebody's not wanting to face their shadow. It's kind of like a iffy, and you know that is kind of Libra energy if you want to know about this, because like I said, Libra energy is in search of balance. So they may be inspired to heal the situation, but they fear doing it for whatever reason. Again, this could be you or this can be the cross watcher, but here's the other thing too. If you're not careful though, it's going to affect your health. If you let stuff weigh on you like that, just be honest. If it's you, you know what I mean? Be honest about it. Face your shadow. Because once you face the shadow, now it's nothing, you know? It's kind of like me coming on here. I think I've told you guys, I have a terrible paranoia I hate being on camera. I can't stand it. I feel like I'm being ridiculed and watched and meticulously judged, and this is just a stupid part of me. But I'm facing the fear. My face is all up in this camera, and now it's no big deal. But when I avoided it, it was a big deal because it made me feel dumb, to be quite honest with you, because I knew it was like an unfounded fear. But also, there's a freedom in expressing the truth, and it could even just be telling the truth about how you feel. It may not even have anything to do with anything else, but there's something here where you need to be honest about how you feel. All right. Anyway, who else do I have? I think that was all. Did I get everybody? Did I miss anybody? If I did, let me know, because I'll give you a... That was intended to be one card, but it turned out to be more than that. Libra Venus. Ooh. Wonder what that would be like. Always searching for balance within relationships? Is that what that would mean? Interesting. I don't know. All right, guys. Well, if there's nobody else here, thank you. I'm trying so hard. I really am. I'm pushing my own limits. I'm preaching to you guys, but I'm also taking my own advice. I'm not just saying, go do this, and then sitting back on my own butt, not doing anything. I'm pushing myself in a lot of ways. I've lost 42 pounds or something like that. I've put myself on camera, which I've always been afraid to do. I actually started doing readings in public, in person, on the spot, which is totally scary for somebody like me. I mean, I'm doing a lot of stuff. I'm really pushing myself past my comfort zone, even things that are uncomfortable, because I realize that I'm keeping myself in a box by living in this fear. You know what I mean? And I'm hoping and praying that you guys will hear the message and you'll do the same thing, whether this is about you or this is about somebody else, or if it's a totally different situation. Face your fears, please. Try. Even if you have to do it one step at a time, slowly, I'm just saying, it makes all the difference. It opens up, it's almost like it opens up a portal to blessings when you do that. So make sure to take the time, please, to like, share, comment, and subscribe. If you'd like to leave a donation, there'll be a link in the description box below for that. And I will see you all again soon. Thank you so very much for being here and supporting me. Bye, guys.